Hi guys, welcome to Snakes and Adders. So a bit back we did a video on handling aggressive snakes. We had a Central American motley boa and it was a very vocal snake and made a real noise when you handled it, and the idea was that we would just try interacting with it until we could get it to calm down. Today we've got an albino black rat snake that me and the girls have lovingly called Jalapeno because he's a bit spicy. And this is going to be a different body type of snake, so he's much more elongate, much more racer-like and agile, and he is grumpy, so he'll be less vocal than the boa, but more than likely we are going to see him be quite antisocial. So what we'll do is I'll take the lid off and we'll see how we go, see if we can get him. The idea being by the end of this video we've got him to be tractable and tame, where we can work with him. And this is about confidence of interaction with animals that potentially maybe need work or some socialization effort to get the most out of them and help them become a better pet. So let's see what happens. He's normally quite a grumpy dude. Hi there, you're already essed up to see me, aren't you? So a lot of times with animals like this, like Mr. Jalapeno, approaching them fingers first, we're going to get bit. So sometimes the best plan is to approach with flat palms. There's less area to bite, and it seems to confuse the snakes because they're looking for an angle to get hold of. So I mean, he'll probably jump and huff. I can see you essing up. Yeah, hi. But we'll just use our flat hand. But because he can't get hold of me, it's just a headbutt. Yeah, you're not happy, are you? Come on. Let's go. And what we need is he's holding on very tight, he's unsure of himself, he can feel the tension, he's really holding onto my fingers, being very vocal with his hissing and his grumping. Yeah, I know. See? So he is not used to the interaction, and everything that approaches him, he doesn't enjoy. So what we need to do is give him 5 minutes work to just get him used to the idea of interaction. People make such a fuss about snake bites, but in actual fact snake bites are next to nothing. I would sooner get bitten by this every day of the week than off a mouse. The mammals have got great big plates, ivory plates they want to shove through your skin. Snakes have got a bunch of little needles, and that's all they are. Even at this size, 6-foot rat snake, they're just needles. There's no real damage that can be done. And the idea is that we want to get him to the point where his compliance, yeah, I know, you're still working on it, aren't you? His compliance improves. And it's this socialization and working with him repeatedly. We're nearly always going to have territory. Snakes always have a territory dispute. Doesn't matter whether it's a corn or it's a royal. There will always be something about their territory that they want to protect. They may go rigid, they could rattle their tail. We've got a bull snake about 4.5 foot long, and he's the tail rattler. But once he's out, he's as good as gold. This one rattles his tail, but he also esses up in a defensive posture and awaits you trying to remove his water bowl every morning, which is hilarious fun. And he's playing a game of trying not to jump when he strikes at you and spilling water all over yourself, like I did this morning. So he caught me on the hop. So the idea is that we're just going to keep going, getting him used to people being tactile with him, understanding that he's not in harm's way, nobody's going to hurt him, nobody's going to try and eat him, and that he can hopefully learn to try and relax. And we want him to be able to just crawl and be happy. We don't want to feel the tension in his body. How are we? Are we getting there? Yeah? Feeling better now? Well, yeah. It's only my hand, look. It's only my hand. It's okay. Come on. You're okay. Where are you going? Come on. See? Let's be over here. Hey? You're a pretty boy, aren't you? So we're getting there bit by bit now. He's becoming a bit more adventurous. He's less interested in trying to eat my fingers and lunge. And all we're going to do is just keep repeating this process 2 or 3 times a week to try and make sure that we can get him to fully tame down. And there's no reason why even a highly defensive, highly territorial snake like this can't become a wonderful, workable pet. At the beginning of the video, he'd have been trying to bite my fingers just for stroking his tail. He'd have whipped his tail around. We still need work, don't we? But this is all part of an ongoing process. The purpose of the video is to show you that for all their huff and bluff, actually the damage is very, very limited. A few drops of blood, that's it. Snake bites are nothing. They're very good showmen, and they make you, put you on edge and put you on the back foot. But in actual fact, if you operate with confidence, and more than anything, you're smooth around them, you're not jerky or on edge, then you can actually find that even the grumpiest or most territorial of the colubrids, boas or pythons we keep will eventually tame down. Just try have a go at doing it yourself at home if you've got a grumpy one or a defensive one. And 9 times out of 10, that territory dispute will end the minute that you pick them out of the box. Alright. Yeah, it's only me, look. I can't hurt you. I can't hurt you. Come on. You're okay. Hey? You're okay. I can hear you, yeah? We will get you used to us eventually. Hey? Don't let them put you on the back foot. The snake will take advantage of it. Every time you stutter or you don't quite go in or you don't commit to getting them out, they know you're on the back foot and they will do it all the more. They're fronting you up. You've got to call their bluff. You've got to handle them. You've got to get in and make sure that we're giving them the time to calm them down. That's the only way that Jalapeno is going to be able to be socialised enough where he becomes a beginner level pet. We've got to make sure he understands we don't want to hurt him. I hope that was a useful guide video, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.